Yo, what is up, guys? Thanks for joining today. Got another first ride review video today. I'm really excited. Without any further ado, let me jump straight into the video. So today I'm very excited, guys. I have the 2020 Yamaha Bolt R-Spec. And she's a beauty. Let me get down and give y'all a good little look at this. I'm gonna be for real, guys. The appearance of this bike is very, I would say, Harley-like in a way, and I really like it. You know, if anything, I would say it gives Harley a little competition. But I really like the design of this bike. It's such a classy bobber type. Usually bobbers have just a single rider seat. That's usually one indicator. It does have a rear LED light. A couple cool things about the bike. It has a 942cc V-twin engine. And there it is. It's nice. Air cooled. Ooh, that's nice. Classy. You know, it's such a, I wouldn't say simple, but it's so nice looking. Alright, well, I said let's get started. Let's just let's get on the bike. How about it? Oh. Alright, so here we go. It has a matte silver color. Fuel capacity 3.4 gallons, and I think it's about 51 miles per gallon. And seat height 27.2 inches, and quite honestly, my knees are very bent. This is a very low seat, but wow, this is really nice, guys. I'm excited for this. So I like to go into good detail about basically everything. And so, you know, first thing, being on the bike, very low seat. This tank, wow, real good finish. I really like the matte silver color, which this is actually a little glossy, so don't know how that works, but really this is pretty unique. But I really like the RPM gauge here. Look classic. I really like the color. I really like the feel of the handlebars. They're a little fat, but they're grippy, so you should be fine. Basic power, which is on, should be off, but whatever. And right here, so it's not a one button, you know, starter or kill switch, but yeah, it's all right. It's not a deal breaker. I'm really a big fan of these mirrors. Very clean, that's for sure, man. This is how I should have my mirrors. But blinker, horn, real basic setup. You know, you don't have tons of features. You know, you're looking at an $8,399 motorcycle, which, you know, just I would say that's fair. I would say that's good. Haven't ridden it yet. You know, that's ultimately the deciding factor. But just, you know, appearance wise and just sitting on the bike, man, I'm excited. Let's go ahead and start this. Let's go ahead and start this. Key is on the side over here. I guess it's on. Flip the switch, and oh, it's got a 2-into-1 exhaust. And oh man, I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, so I like this. Before starting on the ride, I want to say that the seat, although really low, it's quite comfortable. Alright, so so first impressions, it's a very unique feel, this cruiser. You know, seating position is foot pegs are like right in the middle, but your upper body, your arms are a little leaned over. Definitely a sporty stance. Do a little sound test. Not bad, not bad. It's kind of a deeper tone to it. I really like how the power engages. This is a nice cruiser. Throttle response is definitely there. It's quick to respond. So you gotta be careful a little. It feels really nice, this bike. Definitely like, you know, you got a little bit of classiness here, which is really cool, and it's got time, and it also has time here, which I'm sure you could change it, but and then obviously your speedometer. But yeah, you know, you get about 50 horsepower to this bike, and yeah, hopefully I can run through the gears a little. It is a 5-speed, and you know, this cruiser, this Bolt R-Spec, the difference between this and the regular Bolt is really the cast alloy 12-spoke wheels. What the heck was wrong with that guy? I think he literally wanted to bite one of the dudes. All right, that was creepy. Anyways, on a side note, and I already mentioned it, mirrors, they're good. A little bit of a tremble, this engine. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of a Harley a little. Just, I'm really impressed. You know, I'm really impressed with Yamaha's cruiser. Now, I remember when the Bolt first came out, I thought it was a really cool bike, but I remember reading that it's actually more of a beginner bike and stuff like that, and I was like, I wonder why. Well, probably because, you know, it's such a low seat, so, you know, anyone could probably get on this. And I guess the other thing would be, you know, 50 horsepower. That's good. That's just a good amount. You know, I would say it's a safe, you know, 5-speed. It's really just, you know, not in a bad way. It's just a simple, easy, rider-friendly bike. And so that's one thing I'll give you. You know, if you're a newer rider, you could totally oh yeah, no, this is like a very nice cruiser, guys. Wow, I would recommend this bike totally, even as a first bike. The engine is really not intimidating. It's really smooth. It's gradual. You know, it's a V-twin, so it should have more torque than what I'm feeling. So hopefully I can get a good feel for the engine in a bit. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the throttle response, man, it's a little jerky if you're not careful. But ooh, there's a lot of vibration on my feet, so you really gotta like keep your RPMs down. And I noticed when I was at the stoplight, the mirror was shaking a lot. What the hell? It sounds really nice though, I'll give you that. I really do like the
You know, especially like as you're shifting gears and the RPM resets a little, that deep throaty sound is really nice. I would say the noise level on this bike stock is standard. I wouldn't say it's loud, I wouldn't say it's quiet. And I just hit a pothole and that hurt. So anyways, the other thing I forgot to mention is the Bolt R-Spec comes with some more upgraded piggyback shocks, rear shocks. So yeah, suspensions, it's good and also a little rough, but let's just blame it on the road. All right, so if y'all are wondering, you know, how's the power on this bike? Well, you know, 50 horsepower, you know, it's a 942cc bike, but 50 horsepower, and I'm giving it a lot of throttle, and it's I would say it's a fun bike. The classic, also modern touches and the sportiness. This is a lot of fun. Would be an awesome first bike, a terrific commuter bike. Brakes, I really like the brakes. Brakes are good. I'm glad the brakes are good. They're not bitey or anything, but they work good. They work good on the bike. It handles great. Yeah, I'm actually a fan of how it sounds. I'm telling you, you know, honest truth here. The way it looks, the way you kind of sit, 'cause I'll be honest, I feel really cool on this bike. And I don't know why I'm such a big fan of the classy RPM gauge and the color of it. It's just cool. I like that they did that. But yeah, all in all, you know, this could totally be a pretty badass, you know, first bike or an upgrade cruiser. Yeah, I really like it, honestly. Yamaha did a pretty cool job on this bike. But I'll be honest though, if you really want like a fast cruiser, with a lot of torque, or yeah, I wouldn't say a lot of torque, but with, you know, good power. I mean, yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble being able to tell you that this bike, you know, for example, I drove the Indian Scout, and you know, that had 100 horsepower. I would say that is definitely a fast bike. This one, I mean, it goes and it's a lot of fun, but it really is just a rider friendly, not really scary, very hard to get into trouble because of like the engine and the power. And so it's just one of those bikes. But again, it is a $8,400 bike, so you know, it's not a lot, it's not cheap, it's kind of just in the middle. So I'll let y'all decide on if the price is too much or too little. But this is a really, really cool bike. I like it a lot. Wish it was had a little bit more punch to it. But you know, if it was you know, if I was back in the day where I was first riding, yeah, this would be just awesome. Like, I like it now, but you know, if I was a new rider, I would love it. This is really cool bike, and like I'm not tired at all, you know. Just the seating position is really good. And the exhaust is I like it. I really do like it, guys. When you get on it, you really do get to hear it. And man, I'm very impressed. Yamaha did a really good job with this bike. You know, I've been wanting to check out this bike for a couple years, you know, since it came out. And you know, now they have the Bolt R-Spec, and yeah, if I was gonna go, I'd definitely go with this one. Such a low look at that, look how much my knee has been. I'm 6'2", didn't mention that, but yeah, I miss my first bike was like this, real low seat. Yeah, so I guess my only complaint, guys, and I hate to complain, but there's tons of vibration on my feet. I don't know if it's just this bike, but there's just a good amount. But I don't know, maybe I have the wrong shoes. I mean, I'm wearing my badass BMW boots. I'm a big fan. I think my favorite part of this bike is, I guess, the appearance, and even like just the feeling of being on the bike. And like, I really like how it looks being on the bike. You know, I really like the setup here. So yeah, all in all, yeah, I like this. This is a real cool bike. I would recommend it. You know, y'all should totally, you know, go out, check it out if y'all haven't. Ooh, engine brake is good. It's so easy to ride this bike, guys. That mid RPM range, the bike likes it. It sounds good. But yeah, it's my final verdict. Yamaha made a great cruiser. Classy bobber with a little modern touch, man. Yes. I like it a lot. All right, guys, well, y'all make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button too. Thank you, guys. Woo! See y'all on the next.